Heading JS number 8, conditional statement switch. In JavaScript, switch can replace multiple if statements. So let's suppose I have multiple conditions I need to fulfill, and I have uh, else if, then else if. Now, if I keep on writing else if, then it will be difficult to maintain the code. To solve that issue, we have statements. Switch is going to take the parameter, and for certain cases, it is going to execute the code block. And after the case is met, it's going to break the code. So it's not going to run all other codes and is going to be very efficient. Switch is the keyword and n is the variable to switch. Case 1 means when n equals 1 following that, and it's going to be after the case, you are going to write colon. So it can work like this way. If case 0, then today is Sunday, then it's going to break. So depending on the case, now let's go to the task so it will be easier to understand. Complete the function how many days. It accepts one parameter month, which means the month of the year. Different months have different number of days as shown in the table below. Return the number of days that are in month. There are no need for input validation. Month will always be greater than 0 and less than or equal to 12. So we can see that here I have 31. For this month, the days are going to be 30, and for 2 is going to be 28. We don't need to consider the leap year. Tip. Using default for most of the cases can reduce your work. Keep that in mind. We can use default for most of the cases can reduce your work. So we are going to use that option. So how are we going to do it? We're going to take variable days here. So I'm going to replace it with let. And here I'm going to receive month. And for two, case two, as if I get the number month is going to be 2, it gives me 2, that is going to return me 28. I can just remove that as well. I don't need the days. I'll just return it completely. Return days, I don't need that. Then it's going to break. If case 4, then case 6, case 9, case 11. These are going to return the same thing. So I'm not going to, we can write them like this. We are going to return day 30. Now, if everything else, that is the default value, so it's going to return 31. We can write it like this. Instead of default is going to be return x here in this example. Here, our default is going to be 31. And for these cases, for these 4 cases, it's going to return 30. And for second case, that means for the second month, it's going to return 28. So let's see if it works or not. So it passed all the tests. Now I'm going to submit it. Here are other methods that you can use.